Can leaders help team members develop resilience? Because not everything's easy.
Exactly. So I think it's a self-check-in first.
Yeah.
As the leader, are you presenting as resilient?
Right.
Yourself first, in terms of what does that even mean to an individual leader? And what's the criteria for resilience? What's the evidence of resilience? And what's the expectation around everybody else's ability to be resilient and capacity to do it in the same way? So that would be the first piece. It's start with self.
Yeah.
And then what are the ways that the culture sets resilience up? Is it even welcomed? And how does the team do it? Like, what's the cultural setup for resilience? What are the safety mechanisms in place that if things do get wonky, because they will, it's, dynamic work environments, what systems are in place as well to be able to foster resilience? So whether that's, are we doing check-ins? Are we having well-being opportunities? Is there flex? Is there ability for people to shift the way they might be showing up in work to navigate the situations that are there? I think one of the key things for resilience is what's the reason people are not that in the first place?
Yeah.
Has there been a history in the organisation of mixed messages, changing priorities, poor performance management strategies? Is everyone seen as equal? Are some people favoured? Do some people get away more than others? If they do, where does the burden of responsibility move to? We've got to be careful that what we're trying to build is resilience. Is it equal?
Yeah.
So are the high performers, are they already resilient? Are the people who may be doing what's required but nothing more? And that's okay too, right? Like it's, everyone's got their swim lane. But are they less resilient because that's how they show up to work? Like, what's the parameter?
Yeah.
What do you see? Like, what's an example for you where a team member's not resilient?
Well, a question though that comes to my mind first, I guess, is more the understanding of like what resilience looks like in the workplace, because I think some people could confuse like resilience with just that suck it up mentality, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And there's obviously a difference between the two. So maybe you can help me understand, like, what would healthy resilience look like in the workplace?
Yeah.
Because in my experience, it has been a lot of that oh, just suck it up language.
Okay.
And that's not healthy. That's not resilience. That's just like squashing down people's opinions and feelings and things. So what does healthy resilience look like? How does that show up?
Yeah, so I think it shows up with communication.
Yeah.
It shows up with the leader being open and willing to pivot and say, okay, this has changed in the workplace, whatever it might be. Let's get together. Let's put our heads together. This is the reality. Here's how we have been doing it. What do we actually need to be thinking about that I might not know as the leader? Because you guys are in the trenches. What do I need to know so that we can navigate this? What can I remove from your burden as the leader that might be getting in the way? What do we need to add in? What skill might we be missing in this space that I need to create the opportunity for you guys to have? Hey, is there anyone in the team who knows how to navigate this new challenge that we haven't explored yet? So get down with your people to start off with and find out, all right, here's how we have been doing it. Here's what might need to be different. Who's got the skill set for that? And what do we need to remove from the equation? So you start to just get new data, basically, get new evidence. And I think being open to being flexible in doing that type of things builds resilience. I think having conversations and role modeling as things adapt and change where we might need to widen our capacity for resilience. How safe is it to make mistakes? How safe is it to drop the ball on some things and not have a giant negative consequence attached to it? And like be human about that. Like if this is blown out to this scope and we've currently been doing this and I'm asking you to be more resilient and adapt to the changes, well, something is going to drop off in that space.
Yeah.
And naming it, letting people know that that's to be expected, that you're expecting it as the leader, and that it's probably a bit of a learning curve to move into the new. That's going to take some adjustment, and really leading from that quite radical place of acknowledging up front that you are not chasing perfection, you're chasing adaptability.
Yeah.
And I think when you talk about resilience, I think its close cousin is adaptability.